Hello everybody. Now we are in the second phase of our short tips, and I would like to discuss this time the point survival. Right now we are in a situation where a lot of companies are struggling because of cash flow issues. And these cash flow issues I would like to touch base on today. We have a lot of helpings different in different countries, but definitely there are possibilities to get some money out of state help, government help, or these kinds of different helpings. So in Germany, for example, we have a kind of deplacement of people. That means we don't have to fire them. We can keep them on our employer roll, and the amount will be paid by the government. It's not the government, it's a kind of social security. But perhaps you have something similar in your country. If it's not like that, it is possible perhaps to fire them and give them a contract to be hired again after the crisis. What will need some 3-4 months. Based on that, the government helping system will touch down on this and will pay these people a kind of amount to survive up to this point when we are restarting again. And for us as company, it might be a mode of survival for the next steps. So in Germany, it is without firing. In other countries, usually we have to deplace the people, but nevertheless, it might be an opportunity to do it like that. Another topic is to request for credits. Right now, most of the governments are putting in kind of helping amount of money for companies. Usually we can get it as credit and sometimes as a kind of subvention. Nevertheless, if it's a credit, I suggest you, even if you don't need the money right now, to ask for this credit, because the credit in terms of interest is quite low, usually, and that is already a kind of good business for us, even if we don't need the money exactly right now. And the second point, lot more problematic, the administration time to get the credit might be some 1 to 2 months. The reason to that is there's a lot of requests on these credits, so we need this time, like minimum, to cover the situation. And if you're saying right now I don't need the money, and even not in 2 months, perhaps something is happening in between these 2 months that you have to ask for the credit. So better to request right now, and in 1 or 2 months you can even get out of this situation without signing anything or whatever is needed to get the credit, or you are taking the credit and it's a little bit of security for the next steps in your again growing business. Next possibility. Clients, especially the big clients, like automotive companies and big companies like electronic companies, having their contracts paying us with a lead time of 30 days or 90 days or something like that. If we are requesting them right now to get to another payment condition, a lot shorter, it might be possible to discuss with them to shorten this time up to 14 days or something like that. The reason is they are right now protecting also their cash flow situation, but on the other hand, it's better to negotiate with you right now than later on with an insolvency lawyer to discuss exactly the same point, but with a lot more pressure for them and company in problems. Right now, without problems, it's sometimes easy to discuss this topic. Next topic is a kind of pre-reservation payments, especially for small companies like butchers, like restaurants, like bars, like theaters, and these kinds of businesses. If you are right now pre-launching your business for the phase after the coronavirus and giving a kind of ticket to the interested people, they often like to help these small businesses. They have their favorite restaurant, they have their favorite bar, they would like to go to the cinema again, they would like to have a theater ticket or something like that. If you're going right now with these kinds of prepaid tickets onto the market, often the people are appreciating that in terms of also helping this business to keep alive for the next steps. So kind of good possibility, right? At least try to get through your business what are kinds of contracts since perhaps years already, like old telephone lines, old energy lines, old maintenance contracts, these kinds of things, where we're paying every month some 9 euros, some 12 euros, some 30 euros, not that big amount. But if we are counting that together and seeing perhaps the installation is not existing anymore, that's definitely something where we can improve our cash flow situation. Not right now, because the contract needs to be cancelled. Nevertheless, it's a kind of good optimization for our cash flow position in the future. Thanks for listening, and see you next time with our next topic, what will be independency.